There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening. As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness. The giant, named Hagrid, left a blanket-wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4 Privet Drive. Nestled in the bundle was a baby. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys. Until that fateful day, when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Sorted the mouse out, slowed it down.
Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. While at Gringotts Wizard Bank, Hagrid collected a scruffy package from Vault 713, mentioning to Harry that the package, whatever it was, would be safer at Hogwarts. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind. Dumbledore stood up. This term, the corridor on the 3rd floor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death. Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House over Gryffindor. Not Slytherin, eh? Said the hat in his ear. You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness. No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. Now, Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, so search behind every door. But keep in mind, not all secrets are rewarding. Only this morning, I took a wrong turn and stumbled upon a room full of chocolate frogs. But alas, when I returned, they'd been replaced by a nasty horde of fire crabs. Now, up the stairs and off to your lessons. Don't be late.
Hey, Harry! Remember me? Ron Weasley? My brothers, Fred and George, have something to show you. Follow me. Follow me, Harry.
Hello, Harry. We can show you how to get around Hogwarts. As a first year, you have a lot to learn. Follow us for a secret lesson.
I'll see you later in Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Good luck, Harry.
We're going to teach you how to climb. Run to the bookcase and don't stop. You'll climb up. Above the bookcase is a Bertie Bott's Every Flavour bean. Collect all the beans you can find and meet us in the next room. Well done. Now, let's try jumping. Run to the ledge, then press the jump button to jump across. If you fall down, you can climb back up and start over. Meet us in the next room. We'll take the shortcut and meet you there. That's Peeves the poltergeist. He's always causing trouble. Peeves doesn't like first years, so watch your step. You're getting the hang of this. In Hogwarts, you'll find all sorts of wicked treats. To pick up a treat, just run over to it. Chocolate frogs boost your energy. Bertie Bott's Every Flavour beans are fun to collect. We're collecting them too. We need 25 beans, Harry. Come back when you've got them all. Come see us and we'll show you the way to class. Thanks, Harry. We couldn't have done it without you. We need the beans for some experiments. Here's a wizard card for you. You've earned it. Climb through the secret exit above the bookcases to get to your first spell lesson. Good luck.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the famous Harry Potter. I'm Draco Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect. These are my fellow Slytherins, Crabbe and Goyle. Naturally, we Slytherins are going to win the House Cup and the Quidditch Cup. You better stay out of our way, Potter. Let's go, boys.
Move along, Potter. Keep away from this corridor if you know what's good for you.
Hello, Harry. It's me, Hermione Granger. We met on the Hogwarts Express, remember? Defense against the dark arts is through this door. Follow me.
I am Professor Quirrell. Today we'll learn how to protect ourselves against the dark magic with the Flipendo spell. This is the symbol for the Flipendo spell. Now hold down the mouse button, make the same pattern, and then let go of the button. A respectable effort, but not quite correct. Splendid! You may now enter the Flipendo Challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter. Hold down the mouse button to aim the Flipendo spell. Release the button to cast the spell. Try it on that barrel. Cast your Flipendo spell at the switch on the wall to open the door. Flipendo affects all sorts of things, such as this cauldron. Knock it over, Mr. Potter. Flipendo affects the switch. Well done. Now, go on and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you further on.
Hello, Harry Potter. I am Nearly Headless Nick, the Gryffindor House Ghost. Now, this is a saved game book. When you touch it, your game will automatically be saved. The game will restart from this point if you faint. You can also load a saved game from the main menu. Goodbye.
This is a gnome, Mr. Potter. They like to pester young wizards. Knock him on his backside to complete the challenge. They move quickly and can be quite a nuisance. Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, hurry on to broomstick practice.
Back in their Gryffindor common room, Harry, Ron and Hermione talked about their exciting first days at Hogwarts. There was much talk about the break-in at Gringotts Wizard Bank. But there was little time to dwell on this, since Harry and his friends were expected at their flying lesson with Madame Hooch.
I am your instructor, Madame Hooch. For your first lesson, you will fly through these magic rings. Control your broom with the direction keys. The speed up and slow down keys adjust your flight speed. Ready, Potter? On my whistle, then. You could have been quicker, but you got through. 5 points for Gryffindor. From now on, you may practice flying at any time. You will find the option on the main menu. Time for your charms lesson now. Good day, Mr. Potter.
Have you met Hagrid? He's so large, I can scarcely see the top of his head.
You're early for the lesson, Harry, but I'll teach you a new spell I've learnt on my own. The spell I learned is Alohomora. It will open magically locked things, but don't get into any mischief. This is the symbol for Alohomora. When I stop, hold down the mouse button and make the same pattern. Then let go of the button. That was really well done, Harry. Professor Flitwick would award you at least 10 house points. You're getting the hang of this. Now you try using Alohomora. We still have a few minutes before the charms lesson. That door in front of you is magically locked. Cast Alohomora to open it. You've got it! Now, can you find the 2 secrets in this room? If you're done admiring yourself, Harry, take a look at that magical chest. Cast Alohomora to unlock it. Charms class is through this door.
Welcome, young wizards. I am Professor Flitwick, and today you will learn the levitation spell Wingardium Leviosa. Observe the correct Wingardium Leviosa symbol. When I stop, hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern, then release the button. You may now enter the Wingardium Leviosa challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter. Cast Wingardium Leviosa on that statue, then move it onto that large plate. Cast Wingardium Leviosa on that statue, then move it onto that large plate. Well done! Now go and collect the challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end. Good luck, Mr. Potter. Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You've collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, off you go.
Hey, Harry, do you have 25 beans for us? We need the beans for some experiments. Nice work, Harry. You found all the beans we needed for now. Here's a wizard card then. Hope you don't have this one yet. Thanks for helping us out, Harry.
Hey, Potter, do you like surprises? Malfoy's got a present for you. You better watch your step around here, Potter. Slytherins don't like Gryffindors.
Hello, Harry. I'm Neville Longbottom. This is my Remember All. It tells you if there's something you've forgotten to do. Oh, it's telling me we have herbology class soon. Oh, I almost forgot. Watch out for Draco Malfoy. I saw him sneaking around here just a moment ago.
Well, well, Potter, we meet again. Having a tour of the castle, are we? This is as far as you'll be going. You won't get past me, no matter how hard you try. Oh, boo-hoo! Potter can't get out of the castle. These wizard crackers should make you feel better. They're surprisingly good fun. Here, catch! Curse you, Potter! Next time you won't be so lucky.
Harry, over here.
Hello, Harry, it's me, Hagrid. Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts Castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper, of course. Can't believe how quickly everything grows round here. Your friend Hermione's at the entrance to the greenhouse, waiting for you. Drop round for tea later, after your lessons are done.
The herbology lesson is just past Professor Sprout's garden. I'll wait here for Neville. I think he's got lost again. Go on, Harry. You better get to the lesson.
Thanks for helping us out, Harry. Here's a wizard card then. Hope you don't have this one yet. Come on, George. We've got work to do.
Welcome, class. I am Professor Sprout. Today we'll learn the Incendio spell, which is useful against all manner of dangerous plants. Observe the correct Incendio symbol. Hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern. Then release the button. Almost, Mr. Potter. I believe more practice is called for. Now it's time for the Incendio challenge. Through the doors, Mr. Potter. I'll watch you from the balcony. Those are spiky bushes. You may cast Incendio on them, but step back to avoid their needles. Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You've collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now off you go.
There you are. I hope you did well in your herbology class. I've got something I need to talk to you about. Be best to discuss it back at my hut. Meantime, you're going to be late for your broomstick training. Off you go.
Here comes Neville. He looks quite upset. Best go and see what he wants.
Please help me.
So Longbottom has gone snivelling to you, and you want me to give you his precious Remembrall. I think I'll leave it somewhere for Longbottom to collect. How about up a tree? Think you can catch me? Come on then, Potter.
Give me back Neville's Remembrall, Malfoy.
You want the Remembrall back? See if you can catch it. And you better watch out for my bludgers. You damaged my broomstick, Potter. You'll pay for this. Here, take this stupid thing. I've no use for it.
You've got my Remembrall back. Thanks, Harry. I'll be able to find my toad now. Come here, Trevor. Come back. I remember now. I left Trevor near the herbology class. There are plants there that eat toads.
Mr. Potter, I'm Professor McGonagall, Deputy Headmistress of Hogwarts and Head of Gryffindor House. Although I do not approve of your chasing Malfoy about, I'll admit you have remarkable talent on a broomstick. Ordinarily, first-year students may not compete in Quidditch. In your case, we might overlook that rule. Harry, Gryffindor's first Quidditch match of the year is later this afternoon against the formidable Slytherin team. See you then.
Harry, over here. Come along then. I've something to show you now. By the way, congratulations on making the Quidditch team. Word travels fast round Hogwarts. Welcome to my home, Harry. It's small, but still roomier than your cupboard under the stairs, eh? Now I can show you what I wanted to talk to you about. It's a dragon's egg, Harry. But it's our secret, mind you. The egg is at a very delicate stage. I can't leave it here alone, but I need some fire seeds to give it that last burst of heat to make it hatch. Harry, can you fetch me some fire seeds? I grow them in caves out in the garden. I need you to collect as many fire seeds as you can find. Careful though, they're spitting fire and the seeds are hot. Let them cool down before you pick them up. Off you go then. Great work, Harry. You've collected all the fire seeds I need. Come on inside. Go ahead and put them in the fire, Harry. You've done it, Harry. It's hatching. Ain't he lovely? I'll call him Norbert. He's a Norwegian ridgeback, you know. Up you come, me beauty. Thanks, Harry. Here, take this flute. It can be used to help some creatures sleep. You'd best get ready for Quidditch now. Should be an exciting game. Slytherin's a tough team, but you'll show 'em, eh? We'd better give Norbert his first feed soon.
Welcome to Quidditch! I'm your commentator, Lee Jordan! It's Gryffindor versus Slytherin. The Quidditch pitch has 3 goals at each end. The chasers throw the quaffle and try to put it through the hoops to score. Watch out for the bludgers. These are charm balls that can knock you off your broomstick. 2 beaters of each team try to keep them away. Team seeker is Harry Potter. It's his job to find and catch the golden snitch.
Jordan, no favouritism.
Sorry, miss. Remember, first avoid the bludgers, then find and catch the snitch. The game is over when the snitch is caught. Good luck. Up. And they're off.
Harry Potter, the youngest seeker in the history of Hogwarts, had won the Quidditch match.
Congratulations again for winning the Quidditch match against Slytherin. You are fantastic. Something is troubling me, Harry. Ron and I heard strange noises outside the Forbidden Corridor. Come up to the 3rd floor and have a look.
Just read in the Daily Prophet that Gringotts, the wizard...
Hey, Harry, have you collected 25 beans? Thanks, Harry. We really needed these. They're for a little joke we're playing on Slytherin. Here's a wizard card for you. You've earned it. Come on, George. We've got work to do.
Wow! Did you see that? Professor Snape just came out of the Forbidden Corridor. He's limping quite badly. Come on, Harry. Let's take a look before Filch comes back. Hear that growling? Oh, I think there's something awful down the corridor.
Better tell me on the run. We'll be late for our defence against dark arts lesson.
Today, we'll learn to illuminate dark magic with the Lumos spell. Watch my wand. Then hold down the mouse button and repeat the pattern. Release the button when you're done. Close, but not the correct shape. You may begin the Lumos challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter. Hold down the mouse button to aim the spell. To cast Lumos, let go of the button. You may practice on that gargoyle. Don't dawdle, Mr. Potter. That's quite bright, isn't it? Now you can cross the chasm and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end. You collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, off to your potions lesson.
Next is our potions lesson, and it looks like we're already late.
I am your potions teacher, Professor Snape. Today, you will learn how to mix a Wiggenweld healing potion. You're late for potions, Mr. Potter. Inexcusable, even for celebrities. 5 points from Gryffindor. Potter, go to the dungeons and fetch the potion ingredients for the class. Bring back Wiggentree bark, moly, dittany, and flobberworm mucus. Be quick about it, or I shall deduct house points from Gryffindor. Now be gone, and don't come back without the ingredients.
That must be Dittany. Where am I? I wonder if Snape tricked me.
Late again, you lazy boy. A further 3 points from Gryffindor should teach you a lesson. I see you've collected a few challenge stars, but I'm afraid they have no value in my classroom. I've ended the lesson without you, Potter. The other students are off to the Halloween feast. Join them, if you must.
Harry! A huge troll is on the rampage! It's cornered Hermione in the girls' bathroom! Harry, what's that smell? This way, Harry!
The troll is enormous!
Harry, I'll try to charm the troll's trap so it bashes him in the head.
Hermione, are you all right? Thanks for saving me. Is he dead?
I think he's just been knocked out.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Exhausted from their encounter with the troll, Harry, Ron, and Hermione returned to the Gryffindor common room and discussed the strange goings-on at Hogwarts. Harry suspected that someone had released the troll to distract everyone so that they could get into the forbidden corridor. But there wasn't much time to think about who was behind this, especially since Harry was busy preparing for the second Quidditch match against Ravenclaw.
Welcome to Quidditch! I'm your commentator, I'm Lee Jordan! It's Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw! Let's play Quidditch! Jordan signing off!
Thanks to Harry's skill as a seeker, Gryffindor won the Quidditch match against Ravenclaw. Harry, Ron, and Hermione spent most of their free time in Hagrid's hut, trying to convince him that he couldn't keep Norbert, his beloved dragon. Eventually, after much coaxing, Hagrid agreed. Harry unwrapped the unexpected Christmas present. Something fluid and silvery slithered out. "It's an invisibility cloak," said Ron. "They're very rare." There was a note with the cloak. "Your father left this in my possession," Harry read. "Use it well. A very Merry Christmas to you." Harry tried on the cloak while Ron and Hermione helped to prepare for the climb up the tower. "Be careful, Harry," said Hermione. "You can't stay invisible while you cast spells. Filch might see you." With Norbert safely bundled up, Harry set off for the tallest tower. He hoped that the cloak would conceal him from Filch and his cat, Mrs. Norris.
What's that? Do you think I'm blind? I'm not letting anyone into that tower tonight. Peeves, you'll be banished for this.
That could come in handy if I have to distract Filch along the way.
I'll catch you, and when I do, you'll regret it.
Ron's brother Charlie had arranged to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania.
Mrs. Norris, I could have sworn I heard footsteps in here, but... yeah, blah. Let's check the library, my sweet. Aha! I've heard you for sure this time. Quick, Mrs. Norris. You keep watch from above. You'll not get past me now, you rotten little gutter snipes.
Hello again, Harry. How's the bean collecting? Fred and George are up to their usual tricks, I presume? I heard about your Quidditch victory. Yes, well done, Harry. On to the cuppy, what?
Wow.
Reflected in the mirror of Erised were Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though hoping to fall right through the glass and reach them. He was startled when a voice sounded behind him. Harry turned slowly about. "So you, like hundreds before you, have discovered the delights of the mirror of Erised," said Professor Dumbledore. He went on to explain that the mirror showed nothing more or nothing less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts, but that it would give neither knowledge nor truth. "The mirror of Erised will be moved to a new home shortly," Dumbledore went on, adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared. But prepared for what? Thought Harry.
Filthy whelps gave us the slip, Mrs. Norris. I've locked the only door out of here for the sake of me nerves. Stay here and watch the library for a bit, my dear. Only way out of this room is past that gate. He makes an awful racket. You take that side of the room, and I'll take this one. We'll catch him, Mrs. Norris. Intruder! Thieves, you'll be banished for this.
Harry. Do you have 25 beans for us? That's it! That's all the beans we need. Thanks, Harry. We couldn't have done it without you. Here's a wizard card for you. You've earned it. Thanks, Harry. We really needed these. Remember, you don't know anything about us collecting beans. It'll be our secret, right? Come on, George. We've got work to do.
Hermione, Ron and Harry researched the secret of the Sorcerer's Stone. It could produce the elixir of life, a potion that would make anyone immortal. No wonder someone's trying to get it. Anyone would want it, said Harry. Hermione suspected that the package Hagrid had taken from Gringotts contained the Sorcerer's Stone. It was the Sorcerer's Stone that was down the Forbidden Corridor, being guarded by whatever it was that had growled at them.
Snape's been acting very suspicious lately. He may be planning to steal the Sorcerer's Stone.
But there's no way Snape would try anything while Dumbledore's around.
But Dumbledore left 10 minutes ago for the Ministry of Magic in London.
That must mean that tonight's the night. Let's go!
What about Filch? He's always watching the Forbidden Corridor.
We'll just have to take our chances then.
It looks like Filch is somewhere else tonight. Come on, let's go. I think this is where the growling has been coming from.
Hear that? I don't think we should go in there.
But we've got to stop Snape. Go on, Harry. We're right behind you.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy. I'll try the flute. That might put Fluffy to sleep for a while.
Do be careful.
You want to go first, Hermione?
No, I don't.
Right. See you in a minute. I hope. It's okay! It's a soft landing! You can jump!
Come on, Harry. I know what this is. It's the Devil's Snare.
Next time I'm going to pay more attention in herbology.
Help! It's a Devil's Snare.
Try not to get too close to those tentacles.
Thanks, Harry.
That was close, Harry.
This way, Harry.
You have to catch the key, Harry. Time to put your Quidditch skills to practice. Up.
Good luck.
Well done, Harry. Let's see where this leads.
The next puzzle is a gigantic chessboard. Ron's gone through to play. I hope he's all right. Oh, Ron, are you all right?
I've defeated most of the pieces, but I've been hurt. It's up to you now, Harry.
Harry, You have to be careful and avoid the pieces. They all move one square at a time. You'll have to make the pieces fight each other in order to get across safely. Walk onto the board, Harry, to start the game. Do be careful. Come on, let's go. Oh no! The exit is blocked by magical fire. Looks like you have to choose the right potion. Be careful, Harry. It could be poison. This one looks like it will help us through the fire. Watch closely and keep your eye on the correct potion. Then choose wisely. Go. Well done, Harry. You picked the right one. You've got to find Snape on your own. I'll go back and help Ron. Good luck, Harry.
I wondered whether I'd be meeting you here, Potter. I suppose you were expecting someone else. Well, it's me, scared, stuttering Professor Quirrell. You're far too inquisitive to remain among the living.
Ow!
Curses, Potter! You will not succeed again.
He has the stone.
Give me the stone.
Let me speak to him face to face.
Master, you're not strong enough.
I have strength enough for this. Die, Potter!
Dumbledore smiled. What happened down in the dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret, he said. So naturally, the whole school knows. The stone had been destroyed, but Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent Lord Voldemort's return. Dumbledore nodded, sharing his concern. Nevertheless, Harry, if our battles do no more than slow Voldemort's return, with luck he may never regain his power at all. Harry made his way down to the end of the year feast alone that night. The Great Hall was decked out in green and silver to celebrate Slytherin winning the House Cup. When Harry entered, there was a sudden hush. He took a seat between Ron and Hermione, trying to ignore the stares of the other students. The House Cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin. A storm of cheering and stamping broke out from the Slytherin table. However, continued Dumbledore, in recognition of Mr. Harry Potter's pure nerve and outstanding courage, I award Gryffindor 60 points. Harry's table erupted with cheers and applause. The additional point had won the House Cup for Gryffindor. It was the best evening of Harry's life. Better than winning at Quidditch or Christmas or knocking out mountain trolls. He would never, ever forget tonight.
Harry Potter lived at number 4 Privet Drive with his horrible uncle and aunt and their hateful son Dudley. Harry was often locked in his room, and even though he is a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic when he was away from school. One evening, a house elf named Dobby appeared.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts, he will be in mortal danger.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Harry's best friend Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. They flew him to their home, the Burrow, where Harry spent the rest of the summer before travelling by Floo Powder to Diagon Alley. Harry met up with Ron's sister Ginny and went with her to Flourish and Blotts, where the famous wizard author Gilderoy Lockhart was signing his latest book.
Great Scott, is that? No, surely not. It is. It's Harry Potter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts.
Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Potter, you've got yourself a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Harry, we've missed the train! The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago! Oh no! What are we going to do? Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road. Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
Being sure to check that no one was watching, Ron and Harry took off in the old Ford Anglia.
Now all we've got to worry about are airplanes. I can't see anything in here. Phew, that was close. I think we're almost there. Uh-oh, I think the car's cutting out. Come on, car. Come on. Stop! 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 Ron, where are you? Over here, Harry! The Whomping Willow's got me! Don't worry, Ron. I'll come and get you. Just hold on. I can't do anything else. Hurry up, Harry! Good job, Harry. Now, see if you can cast Flipendo on this branch to get it off me. I think I see a sensitive spot right there. Flipendo! Thanks, Harry. Much appreciated. Oh, no! Come back! Great. My dad won't be happy that I lost his flying car. Anyway, we'd better get a move on. We don't want Professor Snape catching us out so late. Not only does Lumos cast light, it also reveals magically hidden things. To jump, run to the ledge and press the right mouse button. Try collecting the beans on all the ledges, Harry.
The Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. I should collect as many as I can. They'll come in handy later.
Harry, you need to get onto this ledge over here. Ask Flipendo to push the block towards me, and then use it to jump to this ledge.
This is a bronze wizard card. There are 50 of these scattered throughout Hogwarts. Each time you collect 10 bronze cards, you're given a permanent stamina increase. Pressing the escape key will allow you to access the Folio Magi and look at the wizard cards you've collected thus far.
The rain has stopped. At least we'll be dry when we get expelled.
Come on! We'd better get up to the school. The Gryffindor dormitory is just over here to the right, remember? The dormitory is up here, Harry.
Finally, there's the portrait of the Pink Lady. Give her the password and let's go to bed.
I thought you'd have the password.
Why would I have the password?
Why would I have it? I've been with you since we got here.
You're right. I better know who would have it.
There you are.
Right on time.
I heard the most incredible story about you two getting expelled over a flying car.
Hermione, please, we're tired. Could you just tell us what the password is?
Wattlebird.
It's good to see you again, Harry.
There you two are. Brilliant entrance. Got the year off with a bang. Mum's furious, by the way.
You two should hear about the bean trading system we've set up.
It's based on Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Fred, myself and several of our associates have set up trading opportunities throughout Hogwarts.
Some of us will occasionally have an item to trade. If you have enough beans, we'll trade with you.
Where are we supposed to get all these beans?
They're hidden all over the place.
It's not hard to find them. You should have enough to start trading in no time.
It'll be a pleasure doing business with you, I'm sure.
Once inside the common room, Harry was greeted by the cheers of his fellow Gryffindors. Harry and Ron became Gryffindor heroes due to their little accident with the Whomping Willow. Harry slept well that night and looked forward to his first day at Hogwarts.
Good morning, Harry.
It's time for our Defence Against the Dark Arts lesson with Professor Lockhart. I just love his books. He's such a brilliant writer. Defence Against the Dark Arts on the 3rd floor. Follow us.
Harry, Defence Against the Dark Arts is up here.
Try to hurry, Harry. We'll get to see Gilderoy Lockhart in person.
Hello, Harry.
Oh, hello, Nick.
Even after all these years, I still find new secrets in Hogwarts. Here's a special area that you can unlock only if you collect all 40 silver wizard cards. For every 10 silver wizard cards you collect, you'll get a key that will allow you to open one of the 4 locks on the door. See if you can find all 40 silver wizard cards hidden throughout Hogwarts and the grounds.
You remember where it is, don't you? I'd better get out of here. Filch might be lurking nearby.
Well, well, well. I heard a crash, and what do I find? Mr. Harry Potter and a broken, irreplaceable antique vase.
Argus Filch, the caretaker, was loathed by every student at Hogwarts. Some thought his cat, Mrs. Norris, spied on students.
Honestly, it just fell. What was that?
Hey, what are you talking about?
I heard a voice.
Hearing voices won't get you off. I'll mark this down against you. Now move along while I clean this up.
I must have been hearing things.
Welcome to Defense Against the Dark Arts. My fame makes an introduction unnecessary, but I'll delight you with one anyway. I am Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd Class, honorary member of the Dark Force Defense League, and 5-time winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. Ah, I see you've all bought a complete set of my books. Well done. Today, we shall be learning the Rictus Sempra spell. Rictus Sempra is very useful when stunning certain pesky creatures such as Cornish pixies. Who wants to be first? Harry Potter, will you step down here, please?
Lucky.
Clear your mind completely, Harry. Don't even think about me. And concentrate on the symbol in front of you. See the wand? It's going to move its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 parts. You must hit all of the arrows correctly in order to progress to the next round. Ready to try? Fabulous work, Harry! Aren't you glad you've learned from the likes of me? You've now completed the exercise. 15 points to Gryffindor. You've learned Rictus Sempra. You didn't do as well as I did the first time, but then, who could? Now, how about a turn in the spell practice arena? Welcome, Harry Potter, to my famous Rictus Sempra challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the star, which will be found at the top of this tower. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. Try and find them all. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Ready to begin? 3, 2, 1, go! That's a giant orange snail. Avoid touching them or their slime trails. The acid that they secrete will burn you. Harry, trust me, I know. Rictus Sempra will stun them, and then you can use Flipendo to push them around. Gnomes are a greedy lot. They will try to steal your Bertie Bott's beans. Flipendo will push them onto their backs and cause them to drop anything they might have stolen. You can also pick up gnomes and throw them around. Throw them into a gnome hole to permanently get rid of them. That is a gnome hole. This is where gnomes come from and where they go to deposit stolen goods. Throw gnomes into these holes to permanently get rid of them. You cannot climb into them. Well done, Mr. Potter! You have completed my Rictus Sempra challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
Harry, the weekly house point ceremony is about to start. Follow me and I'll show you where it is.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you who have trouble remembering names, I am Albus Dumbledore, Headmaster of Hogwarts. Welcome to the very first weekly house point ceremony of the school year. The house with the most points wins a visit to the Bean Bonus Room. The length of the visit depends on how many more points they have over the second-placed house. Let's take a look at the scores. Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room. Good luck, and remember, you only have a limited time to collect beans.
Harry, there you are. Glad I found you.
Hello, Wood.
Time for Quidditch practice, Harry. None of the other teams have started training yet, so we'll have a good head start.
But I haven't had lunch yet.
You can eat later. Follow me to the Quidditch pitch. Listen up, Harry. We're going to make sure we win the Quidditch Cup this year, and the way we're going to do that is practice, practice, practice. First, a quick recap of what we learned last year. Of course, you already know that the red ball is called the quaffle, and it's the job of the 3 chasers to get it past the enemy keeper and into one of the goalposts. But you don't need to concern yourself with that. There are also 2 bludgers flying around, which you don't want to get hit by. But don't worry, each team has 2 beaters who try to keep them away from you. Last, and most importantly, it's your job as our seeker to catch the golden snitch before the enemy seeker does. Since you've been off all summer, let's start out easy. I'm going to throw up a snitch for you, and I want you to try to catch it. Sounds easy enough? Now the rest of the Gryffindor team is... Let's play a mock game of Quidditch. Avoid the bludgers and the other seeker. I'm going to have a Gryffindor stand in as an enemy seeker. You'll need to make sure she's out of the way before you can catch the snitch. Don't worry, they'll take it easy on you. Excellent work, everyone. You're back on form, Potter, which means we've got a great chance of winning the cup this year.
Aren't you finished yet, Harry?
Don't look now, but here comes the Slytherin team.
I don't believe it! I booked the pitch for today.
Hey, they've got new brooms and it looks like... Yes, they are! They're Nimbus 2001s!
Yeah, I know. Apparently Lucius Malfoy made a very generous donation.
Like our new brooms, Weasley.
What are you doing here, Malfoy?
I'm the Slytherin Seeker now. Didn't you know? Perhaps someday Gryffindor will be able to afford new brooms.
Well, at least no one on the Gryffindor team had to buy their way in. They got in on pure talent.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudbloods.
You'll pay for that one, Malfoy.
Well, at least I could afford it, Weasley, unlike you.
Leave it, Ron. He's not worth the trouble.
Mudblood, the nasty name some wizards use for other wizards who were born to non-magical parents. And speaking of mud, October arrived damply at Hogwarts, spreading a soggy chill over the grounds and into the castle. A different kind of chill would soon set in as well.
It's time for potions class with Professor Snape. We don't want to be late. You know what he's like. It's down in the dungeon.
Now pay attention. Today, you will attempt to learn the art of mixing one of the most useful potions ever concocted. The Wiggenweld potion. Potter, you have just volunteered to show the rest of the class how this is done. Get up here immediately. A Wiggenweld potion will restore some of your lost stamina. Even a single bottle is capable of healing the most grievous wounds. In this chest are the 2 ingredients of Wiggenweld potion: flubberworm mucus and Wiggentree bark. Take them out. Now, walk up to the cauldron. Try not to touch the potion. I don't want it contaminated. Observe Mr. Potter adding the ingredients to the cauldron and mixing them. Careful, Potter. You don't want to lose house points. Mr. Potter now has a Wiggenweld potion. To drink the potion, press spacebar. Back to your seat, Potter. Those of you who are adventurous, or more probably clumsy, will no doubt want to make Wiggenweld potions on your own. Therefore, there are cauldrons like this one throughout Hogwarts. They are the only cauldrons in which Wiggenweld potions can be made. And the ingredients, flubberworm mucus and Wiggentree bark, can also be found throughout Hogwarts. Now for today's lecture. The History of Flobberworm Mucus Extraction.
Before that lecture, I thought I knew everything I wanted to about Flobberworm mucus, and I was right.
Well, I thought he touched on some interesting aspects.
Let's get going before Snape comes out. What was that?
What was what?
That voice. It was coming from over there. Come on.
What's going on?
Enemies of the air, beware! You'll be next, mudbloods.
She's been petrified, but how? I cannot say. And now, I would like everybody to please return to their dormitories. There's nothing else to see here.
Come on, Harry. Professor Dumbledore's right. There's nothing more to see here.
Everyone at Hogwarts was disturbed by the attack on Mrs. Norris and the mysterious words scrawled on the wall. Rumours and speculations spread. Hermione in particular was especially affected. Ron and Harry became sure that she was up to something, but whatever it was, she remained tight-lipped.
We have to get to Charms class, Harry, and I have an idea.
An idea about what?
We should ask Professor Flitwick about the Chamber of Secrets. He's bound to know something. Let's go.
Welcome to Charms class. Today, we shall be learning the Scourge Charm. Yes, Miss Granger?
I was just wondering if you could, tell us something about the Chamber of Secrets.
I deal with charms, Miss Granger, not myths and legends.
Please, Professor. We all want to hear.
Oh, very well. There were 4 founders of Hogwarts: Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw. Slytherin wanted to admit only the wizard-born students to Hogwarts. The other founders refused, and as a result, Slytherin left the school. Yes, Miss Granger?
He built a secret chamber in the castle of which the other founders knew nothing.
With a great monster to guard the chamber from within. The legend states that one day, Slytherin's true heir will return to open the chamber and control the horror within. And then, all who are not wizard-born will be purged from Hogwarts. All nonsense, of course. Now, back to magic reality. Mr. Potter, perhaps you'd like to step forward and demonstrate Scourge for the class.
Glad to, Professor.
Try not to focus on all this Chamber of Secrets balderdash. Concentrate on the symbol in front of you. The wand is about to move its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, you'll need to hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 levels. In each level, you must successfully hit all of the arrows in sequence. Ready to try? Well done! You've completed all of the necessary exercises. 15 points to Gryffindor. Well done, Mr. Potter. You've successfully learned Scourge. Now it's time for you to test your newly learned knowledge in the Scourge Spell Challenge. Welcome, Harry Potter, to my Scourge Challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found several floors below us. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you'll find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. I highly recommend you try to find all of them. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Ectoplasm is an unpleasant greenish substance left behind by certain ghostly beings. In some places, it will block doorways and openings. You can cast Scourge to get rid of it. You can also cast Scourge to free items that have been trapped by ectoplasm. Ectoplasm takes away some of your stamina, Harry. The longer you're in contact with ectoplasm, the more stamina you will lose.
Oh no, it's Peeves!
Well, if it isn't Spotty Grotty Snotty Potty Water, I like your name. It rhymes with so many insulting things. Now, that is a Cornish pixie. Troublesome and annoying creatures they are. If they touch you, they will bite, so try to avoid them. Rictus Emperor will stun them. Well done, Mr. Potter. You've completed my Scourge challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
The weekly house points ceremony is starting soon.
Hello, everyone. Looks like it's time for another house point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week. It appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
Harry, I want to investigate the scene of the crime. Filch usually guards the hallway where his cat was petrified, but he's away, so now is our chance.
Do you really think there's a Chamber of Secrets?
I believe Flitwick's story, even if he doesn't. And Dumbledore himself couldn't cure Mrs. Norris. I think that whatever attacked her might not be human.
Here we are, at the scene of the crime. It can't hurt to look around, since we're already here, and Filch isn't. Remember all the water that was on the floor? Where had it come from?
From in there. Let's have a look.
I can't go in there. That's a girl's bathroom.
Oh, Ron, there won't be anyone in here. This is Moaning Myrtle's place. She haunts one of the toilets. It's been out of order all year because she keeps having tantrums and flooding the place.
I wish people would stop talking about me behind my back.
Who can the heir of Slytherin be, though? Who'd want to frighten all the non-magical folk out of Hogwarts? Draco Malfoy. You heard him call Hermione a mudblood. But how do we prove it's him?
We'd need to sneak into the Slytherin common room and ask Malfoy a few questions without him realising it's us.
But that's impossible!
All we need would be some Polyjuice potion. It transforms you into somebody else. We could change Harry into a Slytherin. No one would realise it was really Harry. 2 of the potion ingredients are a bit tricky, I'm afraid. Powdered bicorn horn and shredded boomslang skin. Harry, I'll need you to get me some.
Any idea where I can find some?
There's some bicorn horn in Snape's storage room. I'm not sure about the shredded boomslang skin. I'll need to check at the library.
Lovely. Molting boomslangs and corridors full of goo. This should be enjoyable.
Hi, Harry.
Hi. I found some bicorn horn to add to the potion.
Great. I'm still trying to find the location of the next ingredient, but I should have it tracked down soon. In the meantime, I'll go add this to the potion.
They're starting a dueling club and the first meeting is today. That could be interesting. Come to the Great Hall if you want to learn how to duel. Here's the...
Can everyone see me? Can you all hear me? Excellent. I started Dueling Club to train you to defend yourselves. Dueling Club meets every day in the antechamber just outside the Great Hall. In wizard dueling, the object of the exercise is to incapacitate your opponent. There are 3 skills you may use in dueling. Rictus Emperor, which knocks your opponent back and reduces stamina. Mimble Wimble,
which prevents your opponent from accurately casting their next spell. Expelliarmus, which reflects spells back onto your opponent. To select a spell, scroll through them by using the space bar or the right mouse button. To cast a selected spell opponent, press the left mouse button. You may build up the strength of Rictusempra and Mimblewimble by holding the left mouse button down. Note that potion drinking and jumping during duels are prohibited. A pledge of Bertie Bott's every flavoured beans is required to duel. The victor wins the opponent's beans. To challenge a student to a duel, simply walk up to them. If you have enough beans, you will be invited to duel. My assistant, Professor Snape— I am your colleague, not your assistant— has informed me that he knows a tiny bit about dueling and has graciously agreed to monitor the duels. And now for a brief demonstration. Mr. Potter, if you'd like to partner up with Mr. Weasley—
I don't think so. Time to split up the dream team, I think. Mr. Malfoy, come over here. Let's see what you can make of the famous Potter.
Thrashing, you will be a treat, Potter.
Very well then. One's at the ready. When I count to 3.
Scared, Potter? You wish.
1, 2, 3!
Has been Slytherin. How disappointed.
Serpent Sortia!
Leave me alone!
What was that?
Did Harry just hiss?
Oh my! That couldn't have been.
It couldn't be. Not him.
You're a Parselmouth, Harry. You can talk to snakes.
Why does it matter?
It matters, Harry, because being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for.
Oh no! Exactly! Now the whole school's going to think you're his great-great-great-great-grandson or something. But I'm not. Anyway, we'll see you later, Harry.
Bye, Harry.
Harry lay awake for hours that night, wondering, could he be a descendant of Salazar Slytherin?
I won't be seeing you in herbology class. I'll be in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom working on the Polyjuice potion.
I can't believe Hermione is skipping class. Well, we better get outside to herbology, Harry. Come on.
Welcome to second year herbology, everyone. And for those of you who have forgotten, I am Professor Sprout. Let's dig right in, shall we? Today I'll teach you Diffindo, the severing charm. Harry Potter, would you like to plant your feet in front of class and be the first to learn the spell?
I'd be glad to, Professor Sprout. Taking a leaf from Hermione's book, aren't you?
Now, Mr. Potter, please fix your gaze on the symbol in front of you. See the pointer? It's about to move its way around the shape. When the pointer passes directly over the arrow, press the corresponding arrow key. This exercise is in 3 parts. In each part, you must be accurate in order to progress. Ready to try? Well done! You've completed all of the exercises in top form. 15 points to Gryffindor. You have learnt Diffindo, Harry. We've planted a seed of greatness here today. Now let's move on to the Diffindo challenge. Welcome, Harry Potter, to my Diffindo challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found in a hallway just above you. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. I highly recommend you try to find all of them. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Some vines and plant growth can cover doorways and openings. You can use Diffindo to cut through them and clear your path. Clump mushrooms can give off a cloud of poisonous gas, Harry. Avoid them, or use Diffindo to cut their stems.
Diffindo!
Is tentacular. Don't let them near you. Their bite is very nasty. Diffindo can be used to stun the creature and sever its arms. Done, Mr. Potter. You have completed my Diffindo challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
Harry, Hermione told me that you can find the shredded boomslang skin out in the greenhouse. Follow me, Harry. The greenhouse is right inside that door, Harry. I'll watch out for Professor Sprout. Good luck. No!
This is a particularly nasty variety of spider. Their bites are extremely poisonous, so stay away and cast Rictusempra to stun them.
Hey, Hermione. I found a bunch of shredded boomslang skin for the Polyjuice potion.
That's great, Harry. I'll go add it to the potion right now.
The weekly house points ceremony is starting soon. You remember where it is, don't you? Here's the Great Hall, site of ceremonies and dueling.
Hello, everyone. Looks like it's time for another House Point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week. It appears that Slytherin is in the lead. Draco, looks like you get a chance to collect some beans.
How many times have you been in, Potter? Better luck next time.
In the second week of December, Professor McGonagall collected the names of those who would be staying at school over Christmas. Harry, Ron and Hermione signed up. They heard that Malfoy was staying, which struck them as very suspicious. The Christmas holidays would be the perfect time to use the Polyjuice potion and try to worm a confession out of Draco.
I ought to head up to Moaning Myrtle's bathroom and see how the Polyjuice potion is coming on. I hope Hermione doesn't need any more ingredients. Door to the Scourge Challenge.
Welcome back, Harry Potter, to my Scourge Challenge. If you can manage to beat your high score, I will award you more house points. Ready to begin? Good luck! 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh no! Not another attack!
Mr. Potter? What's happened here?
I don't know. I found him like this.
Follow me, Potter.
Professor, I swear I didn't...
This is out of my hands, Potter. Through this door, please, Potter.
This must be Professor Dumbledore's study. It's the old school sorting hat. I wondered where it was kept.
You've been wondering whether I put you in the right house. Yes, you were particularly difficult to place, but I stand by what I said before. You would have done well in Slytherin.
Oh my gosh! That bird looks sick. It burst into flames.
Evening, Harry.
Professor, your bird! I couldn't do anything. He just caught fire.
Fawkes is a phoenix, Harry. Phoenixes burst into flame when it is time for them to die, and are reborn from their ashes. Fascinating creatures, phoenixes. They can carry immensely heavy loads. Their tears have healing powers, and they make highly faithful pets.
Professor, I just want you to know that it wasn't me. I'm not the attacker.
I know you're not, but I still want to talk to you. I must ask you, Harry, whether there is anything you'd like to tell me.
Being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for.
Anything at all?
No, there isn't anything, Professor.
Very well, if you're sure. Good night, Harry.
Night, Professor! There you are! You need to go to Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. Hermione's waiting for you. I feel very uncomfortable being in a girl's bathroom.
I wish people would stop interrupting my peace and quiet. I do have feelings, you know, even if I am dead.
She's very touchy, isn't she? What's that horrible stink, Hermione?
That will be the Polyjuice potion. Now, we need one more ingredient for the potion to be completely effective. We're going to need a bit of Goyle to complete the potion.
That's disgusting! But how will I find Goyle?
At this time, he's usually filling his face down in the dungeons. All you need to do is follow the trail of food, get the bit of Goyle and bring it back here to me.
Good luck, Harry. Thanks, Ron. There's Goyle. I'd better follow him. I need to take the bit of Goyle back to Hermione in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. I've got the bit of Goyle. Well done, mate!
There you go.
Rather you than me. Thanks.
Ugh! Harry!
Ugh, that is disgusting! Are you okay, Harry?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Go down to the dungeons and see if you can get into the common room.
Okay.
Good luck, Harry?
Pure blood.
What's the password? I bet I can use that to get into the Slytherin common room.
How far? You don't want us to call for Professor Snape, do you?
There you are, Goyle. I've been looking all over for you. Come on, follow me. You know, Goyle, I suppose Dumbledore's trying to hush up all these attacks. He'll be sacked if they don't stop soon. But as for St. Potter, he's another one with no proper wizard feeling. And people think he's Slytherin's heir. I wish I knew who it is. I could help them.
You must have some idea who's behind it all.
You know I haven't, Goyle. How many times do I have to tell you? But I know one thing. Last time the Chamber of Secrets was opened, a Mudblood girl died. So I bet it's a matter of time before one of them is killed this time. I hope it's Granger.
Anyway, Draco, I'd best be going.
Going where?
To the hospital wing. Yes, that's it.
the hospital wing. I've got a stomachache, and I need to get something for it.
Go on then. I don't want you hanging around here all night with that pained expression on your face.
Malfoy's looking for you. You'll just have to look around for him.
Go on then. I don't want you hanging around here all night with that pained expression on your face.
I better try to keep my distance from the Slytherins and sneak out. If they spot me in here, who knows what might happen. I need to get out of here without any of the Slytherins seeing me.
Who are you? You're not a Slytherin.
Something's not I thought I saw a Gryffindor in
Professor
here.
Snape! No, he can't be in here.
Something's not right. Professor Snape!
The news that nearly headless Nick had been petrified spread through the school like a dark cloud when everyone got back from holiday. If a ghost can be petrified, the students thought, then no one is safe. The first years moved around the castle in tight-knit groups, afraid they might be attacked if they ventured out alone. A furious trade in talismans, amulets, and other protective devices was sweeping the school. In the meantime, Harry had learned that Draco Malfoy was not the heir of Slytherin. But if it isn't Draco, and it isn't Harry, who is it?
Hurry, Harry. It's time for our Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Not his class again.
It'll be wonderful. Professor Lockhart is going to teach us Spongify.
Welcome back to your favourite class, Gryffindor students. Please hold your applause while we learn to Spongify. Harry Potter, you look eager to soak up a little knowledge. Step up in front of class and we'll show 'em how it's done.
Lucky me.
Concentrate on the symbol before you, and don't let my good looks distract you. The wand that appears in front of you is going to move around the shape. When the wand is positioned perfectly over the arrow, press the corresponding arrow key to hit the target. There are 3 parts to this exercise. In each part, you must correctly and accurately hit all of the points in order to go forward. Round 1, begin! Great work, lad! You've completed all of the exercises! 15 points to Gryffindor. You've done it, Harry! You have mastered Spongify! So now you can take the Spongify challenge. Welcome, Harry Potter, to the Spongify challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found several floors above us. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. I highly recommend you try to find all of them. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Spongify carpets are hidden throughout Hogwarts. You can cast Spongify on them, and they will propel you to a higher area when you jump on them. Look for this symbol on the ground to find hidden Spongify pads.
Hi!
Imps are vicious little creatures. Like gnomes, you use Flipendo to knock them back. Then you can pick them up and throw them into a hole to get rid of them. Well done, Harry! You've completed my Spongify challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
Harry, the weekly house point ceremony is about to start. You don't want to miss it.
Hello, everyone. Looks like it's time for another House Point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week. It appears that Slytherin is in the lead. Draco, looks like you chance to collect some beans.
How many times have you been in, Potter? Better luck next time.
Hey, Harry! Something has really upset Moaning Myrtle.
You mean more than usual?
I could hear her wailing all the way from the grand staircase. And the cord outside her bathroom is flooded again.
You don't think someone else has been attacked, do you?
Anything could have happened. Come on, let's go see what's up. Come on, Harry!
Who's that? Come to throw something else at me?
Someone threw something at you?
Yes, they did. It's over there.
Careful! My dad told me some books can be very dangerous.
It looks like an old diary. Belonged to T.M. Riddle. Whoever he was, he didn't write in it. It's completely blank.
Hello, Harry Potter. My name is Tom Riddle.
I'm at Hogwarts and horrible stuff's been happening. Do you know about the Chamber of Secrets?
Of course I know about the Chamber of Secrets. In my 5th year, the chamber was opened and the monster killed a girl. I caught the person who'd opened the chamber and he was expelled. I can show you, if you like. I can take you inside my memory of the night when I caught him.
Harry was entranced by the memory Tom Riddle showed him.
Come on. Gotta get you out of here. Come on now. In the box. It's all right. Come on out. There you go.
Evening, Rubeus.
What are you doing down here, Tom?
It's all over. I don't think you meant to kill anyone, but monsters don't make good pets.
It never killed no one.
Come on. The least Hogwarts can do is make sure the thing that killed that girl is slaughtered.
It wasn't him. He wouldn't. He never.
Stand aside.
No!
Harry had always known that Hagrid had an unfortunate liking for large, monstrous creatures. But he was equally certain that Hagrid would never mean to kill anybody.
Riddle might have got the wrong person. Maybe some other monster was attacking people.
How many monsters do you think this place can hold?
We always knew Hagrid was expelled, and the attacks must have stopped then. Otherwise, Riddle wouldn't have got his award.
Riddle's diary! It's gone!
What? But only a Gryffindor could have stolen it. Nobody else knows our password.
Exactly.
This time, let me
The voice! I just heard it again. Didn't you?
I didn't hear anything.
Harry, I think I've just understood something. I've got to go to the library.
But McGonagall said we have to stay in here unless we're in class.
And I've got to talk to Hagrid. If he set the monster loose last time, he knows how to get inside the Chamber of Secrets.
Hagrid's hut is out in the grounds, Harry, but you know that. Follow me, Harry. Shh! I just saw someone who looks very much like Lucius Malfoy coming into Hagrid's hut.
Bad business, Hagrid. A very bad business indeed. Things have gone far enough. As chairman of the school governors, I've simply got to act and send you away.
Away? Away to where? Not the wizard prison. Not Azkaban.
I'm afraid so. A dreadful thing, Dumbledore. But all 12 of the governors feel it's time for you to step aside. As of this moment, you are suspended as headmaster of Hogwarts.
If the governors want my removal, Lucius, I shall, of course, step aside.
No!
However, you will find that I will only truly have left this school when none here are loyal to me. You will also find that help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who ask for it.
Of course, if anyone wanted to find out some stuff, all they'd have to do would be to follow the spiders. That'd lead 'em right. That's the key to the whole thing, and that's all I'm saying.
Come along now, Hagrid.
All right, I'm coming.
We're in trouble now. No Dumbledore. There'll be an attack a day with him gone.
Look, over there! Looks like they're heading for the Forbidden Forest. This ledge is too high to climb.
I'll give you a leg up, Harry. You'll have to brave the Forbidden Forest alone. Good luck, Harry.
Aragog, a human is here.
Is it Hagrid?
No, I'm a friend of Hagrid's. I came to help him.
Why does Hagrid need help?
Some say that Hagrid released a monster long ago in Hogwarts. It killed someone and it must have come back.
It was me he released, but he sent me away. I've never gone back, and I've never hurt anyone in Hogwarts.
So you're not the Guardian of the Chamber of Secrets?
No, the Guardian is an ancient creature that spiders fear above all others. It killed a girl in the bathroom, not I.
Thank you. I think I should go now.
No, you won't. I cannot deny my children such fresh meat. Goodbye, friend of Hagrid.
If I cut those support webs with Diffindo, I bet Aragog will fall into the pit. At least I learned something from Lockhart's class. Rictus Emperor.
Amazing work, Harry. And look, I found Dad's car. But Hermione is being attacked. She's been petrified like the others.
Oh no! We should get back as soon as possible.
Climb in!
I better not let Madame Pomfrey see me. There's Hermione. What's that she's holding? It's a note. In her handwriting. Here's what it says. Of the many fearsome beasts and monsters that roam our land, there is none more deadly than the basilisk, the king of serpents. This snake, which may reach gigantic size and live hundreds of years, is born from a chicken's egg, hatched beneath a toad. Aside from its deadly and venomous fangs, the basilisk has a horrible stare, and all who are fixed with the beam of its eye shall suffer instant death. Spiders flee from the basilisk, for it is their mortal enemy. The basilisk flees only from the crowing of the rooster, which is fatal to it.
But how's the basilisk been getting around the place? A giant snake! Someone would have seen.
Pipes, Ron! It's been using the plumbing. I've been hearing that voice inside the walls. That girl who died. Aragog said she was found in a bathroom. What if she never left the bathroom? What if she's still there?
You don't think? Not Moaning Myrtle?
The entrance to the Chamber of Secrets. What if it's in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom?
All students are to return to their house dormitories at once. All teachers return to the staff room immediately, please.
Oh no! Not another attack!
Yes, there had been another attack, the worst one yet. This time, someone had disappeared. It was Ginny Weasley, and another message was left on the wall. It said, her skeleton will lie in the chamber forever. Hogwarts would surely close now. Professor Lockhart had been given the task of rescuing Ginny, but Ron and Harry were beside themselves with worry. They had to do something.
Hurry, Harry! We have to save Ginny!
We need to have a plan.
I'll go to Moaning Myrtle's bathroom and try to find the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets.
And I'll go find Lockhart. It wouldn't surprise me if he was trying to sneak out of Hogwarts.
What do you want this time?
To ask you how you died.
You're the first one who ever asked. I died in this very stall. I remember it so well. The door was locked, and I was crying because Olive Hornby had teased me about my glasses. Then I heard somebody come in. They said something odd in a different language, I think. It was a boy speaking. So I unlocked the door to tell him to go and use his own bathroom, and then I died.
Where was this boy standing?
Over there by the sinks. One of them has never worked, not as long as I've been here.
I wonder if that's where the entrance to the chamber is. Open! Open! That's not working. Maybe if I try Parcel Tongue. Open! That's got it.
Got him. He was packed and ready to go. What's that?
I think it's the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets.
Well, then you won't be needing me. Cheers, boys. Have to go warm up my broom.
You're not through yet. Down you go.
No!
Come on, Harry. This is it.
I know.
Harry, there's something up there.
I feel faint. The adventure ends here, boys.
Run!
Say goodbye to your memories. Obliviate!
Ron! Are you okay? Ron!
I'm here! I'm okay! Go find Jimmy, Harry!
Wait there with Lockhart. If I'm not back in an hour... Anyway, see you in a bit. Ginny! Ginny, please wake up!
She won't wake.
Tom? Tom Riddle?
She's still alive, but only just. Little Ginny's been writing in my old diary for months. She poured out her soul to me. It made me stronger until I had enough power to pour a little of my soul back into her.
What do you mean?
Ginny Weasley opened the Chamber of Secrets, just as I had long ago, before I became Lord Voldemort.
No!
It is me. Ginny told me all about you. I'm afraid that your second-year magic tricks will be worthless against the power of the greatest sorcerer in the world.
The greatest sorcerer in the world is Albus Dumbledore.
Dumbledore is gone. Now I'm going to teach you a lesson. Let's match the powers of Tom Riddle, heir of Slytherin, against the famous Harry Potter. That's a phoenix.
Fawkes!
A sword from Dumbledore, no doubt afraid to come himself. Well, it won't save you, Harry Potter! Speak to me, Slytherin, greatest of the Hogwarts Four! can still kill him! Kill him now! Kill the boy!
Harry, oh Harry, I wanted to tell you. It was me, Harry. But I swear I didn't mean to. Riddle made me do it.
It's all right. Riddle's finished. Come on, Ginny. Let's get out of here.
Hello, Harry.
Professor Dumbledore! I thought you'd been suspended.
Lucius Malfoy had threatened to curse the board if they didn't remove me, but they decided to stand up to him. Now that the heir is gone and the basilisk is destroyed, they know Hagrid is innocent too. He'll be back in his hut soon.
What about Lucius Malfoy? Will he cause any more trouble?
I doubt it. We can assume it was him who got the diary to Ginny. He daren't do it again unless he wants the Ministry of Magic after him.
About Professor Lockhart, I'm afraid he's lost his memory.
Oh dear. What will he think about now that he can't think about himself?
Just don't give his job to Professor Snape. He's too, valuable as a potions teacher.
You've all performed brilliantly. It must have been a terrible experience.
It was. We spent much more time in a girl's bathroom than I would have liked.
Being petrified was awful, but I learnt a great deal from it. I'm going to write a paper about it for extra credit.
When you've got your friends to help you, you can accomplish anything. And nothing is too awful. Well, almost nothing. Looking like Goyle came close.
There's a banquet waiting for you downstairs. What do you propose for the first toast?
To friendship.
Loyalty.
And courage. But to friendship most of all.
The rest of the final term passed in a haze of blazing sunshine. Hogwarts was back to normal with only a few small differences. Defense against the dark arts classes were cancelled and Lucius Malfoy had been sacked as a school governor. Draco was no longer strutting around the school as though he owned the place. On the contrary, he looked resentful and sulky. On the other hand, Ginny Weasley was perfectly happy again.
This is our last day at Hogwarts.
Yeah, the only thing left to do is the House Cup ceremony in the Great Hall.
If you have anything you want to do at Hogwarts, you'd better do it before you go to the House Cup ceremony.
It's a great day for a Quidditch match. There's nothing like the age-old Quidditch rivals you find here at Hogwarts. Rain or shine, day or night. Horcrux on the pitch or ghouls in the stands, nothing keeps the crowds away from a Quidditch match. The pitch is ready, the quaffles are polished, the bludgers are humming, let's play Quidditch! This year's winner of the Quidditch Cup, Gryffindor! That's it, wizards and witches. The season's over, and Gryffindor takes the Quidditch Cup this year!
Attention, please. Students, attention. The headmaster wants to address you.
Silence. It isn't too late to lose house points, you know.
This House Cup ceremony brings the school year to an end, and an eventful year it was. Without further ado, I shall now present the cup to the Hogwarts house with the most points.
Think we'll take it again this year?
After you and Harry saved Hogwarts, I should think so.
In 4th place, Ravenclaw.
Thank you for not saying last place.
In 3rd place, Hufflepuff.
Thank you. We find finishing in the middle to be quite adequate.
And now for the 2nd place house.
It'll be you, Gryffindors. You're naturally second best. You won't steal the House Cup from Slytherin like you did last year.
After barely escaping disqualification, Slytherin.
What? That means...
1st place, and the House Cup goes to Gryffindor.
Yes! We did it again!
Has escaped from the wizard prison, Azkaban.
No one's ever broken out before.
12 years ago, Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Well, at least we'll be safe at Hogwarts. What's wrong, Harry?
Ron, I overheard your dad talking about Sirius Black last night. The Ministry of Magic thinks he's after me.
Black's escaped to come after you? Oh, Harry, you'll have to be really, really careful. Don't go looking for trouble.
I don't go looking for trouble. Trouble usually finds me.
But they'll catch him, won't they? I mean, they've got all the muggles looking out for him too.
Scabbers, come back! Can't you keep that monster under control?
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake Professor Lupin.
Don't worry, Ron. We'll help you find Scabbers.
Wrong to chase Scabbers. You can cast Alohomora to open that door, Harry. Hold down the left mouse button to activate your wand.
Keep holding while you move the mouse to aim your wand.
We'll have to jump up to climb over those crates.
Right then, you lead the way. Walk forward towards the crates and click the right mouse button to jump.
I suppose we'll have to push this thing out of the way.
Or one of us could cast a pulso.
Oh, great. Scabbers went behind that wall.
Oh, really, Ron? You might think about training your rat.
Wow! It's a magically locked cabinet. We need to cast at the same time to open it. All 3 of us. I'll start, and you 2 join in.
Flying bugs! Does everyone remember how to cast a pulso?
I'm not so sure about this carriage. What's in those cages?
We're definitely not supposed to be in here.
We can't leave Scabbers, can we? Come on, follow me.
Well, look who it is. Potty and the Weasel. I should have known the pathetic excuse for a rat had something to do with you.
Draco Malfoy. So they put you in the creature's carriage, did they?
Probably the only place you could find a friend.
Actually, I do have a rather interesting friend I'd like to meet. Everyone play nicely now.
Oh no! What's that monstrous looking book?
Actually, I believe it's a copy of the Monster Book of Monsters.
Cast at the pages!
We'll knock them out of the air, Harry!
Well done! Is it okay to scream now?
Ron, you really do need to work on the accuracy of your spell casting.
A wizard card! I love collecting these.
If we search around enough at Hogwarts, we could find all 80 collector's cards.
Escape key and click on the picture of the card at the
Giving
top
us
of
a
the
lot
screen.
of trouble, you useless rat!
Come on, let's get back to our compartment before we're missed.
Albus is hiding Sirius Black under our cloaks. Go!
Harry! Are you alright?
Yeah. What happened? What was that thing?
A Dementor. One of the Dementors of Azkaban. We better head back. We'll be at Hogwarts in a few minutes.
Are you sure you're alright, Harry? Fine. I'm fine.
Harry, Ron and Hermione were delighted to be back at Hogwarts. Harry's encounter with the Dementor had caused him no serious harm, other than a growing feeling of dread. The three friends hurried to their first class of the term, anxious to resume their lessons.
I'm Professor Lupin, your new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Our first lesson involves the spell Carpe Retractum. Ron Weasley, would you please join me?
Me? Are you sure? Hermione's loads better at spells.
You'll do fine, Ron. Just step through this door to begin.
Hello? Professor Lupin?
Welcome to the Carpe Retractum Challenge, Ron. There are 10 challenge shields scattered throughout the challenge. Some are well hidden. Find all 10 shields to earn a visit to the Bean Bonus Room. If you don't find all the shields your first time through, you can always come back. Complete the challenge by collecting the final shield. Let's get started. Carpe Retractum has 2 primary uses. To pull yourself towards something, or to pull something towards you. See if you can find a statue to cast the spell at. Then, watch what happens. Excellent. You can also use Carpe Retractum to pull certain levers.
A spongify
See if you can find one on the
remember how to use these.
Leap onto the tile to spring into the air. Remember, first, Carpe Retractum can also be used to pull things towards you. See if you can find something to cast at. Then climb up onto it. Pull down the forward arrow key to run towards it. When you get to the edge, continue holding the arrow key and press the right mouse button to jump. Carpe Retractum can also be used on certain ropes. Now give it a go.
Professor Lupin? That thing doesn't look very friendly.
That is an imp, Ron. Beware. It might throw exploding wizard crackers. Spells may not be effective in this situation. Try not to let the wizard crackers touch you while they're in the air. When they land, you can pick them up. But be careful. If you're not quick enough, the crackers will explode.
Oh, right! Pumpkin pasties! These are worth a lot more than beans. Oh no! I hope that noise isn't what I think it is. Oh! A cauldron cake! I'll bet they're worth loads more than beans in Fred and George's shop.
Well done, Ron. And you found all 10 challenge shields, which means you get to visit the Bean Bonus Room.
Wow! This is the Bean Bonus Room.
That's right, Ron. Collect as many goodies as you can before the time runs out.
That was fantastic! Where are we?
These doors will let us back into any spell challenge we've completed.
You can have another go at the Carpe Retractum challenge if you like, Ron.
Or we could go exploring. You lead the way, Ron.
Look, I think we've come out in the side chamber.
I've heard about this room. These portraits provide shortcuts to every floor in the castle.
I wonder how we can get the passwords.
Harry Potter. Just the person I was looking for.
Hello, Fred. Where's George?
Upstairs, minding the shop. Early Christmas present for you, Harry. It's the Marauders map. It'll help you find your way around Hogwarts.
Wow! Thanks, Fred.
You can press the tab key on your keyboard to bring up this map at any time. Come on,
Follow me upstairs. I'll lead you to the shop.
Professor McGonagall, Professor Dumbledore.
I'm glad to see you're feeling better, Harry.
Thanks, Professor.
You're probably aware the Dementors of Azkaban are here at Hogwarts on Ministry of Magic business.
I'll bet Sirius Black steers well clear of Hogwarts with those Dementors lurking about.
Come on, lads. George is waiting at the shop. Follow me.
See you two later. Just remembered, I've got to see Professor McGonagall about something.
Wonder what that's all about.
Hello, Harry. Welcome to our shop.
Wow, look at all this stuff. Just walk up to any item that takes your fancy. We'll tell you what's what and how much it costs.
Oh no! Peeves!
Boo hoo hoo! Poor Potty and Weasel. They've got no passwords, so they can't use the portrait shorty cats. Oh, look at this! I've got the passwords right here!
Come on, Ron. We can get that paper. Right. Let's cast together and teach that pest of a poltergeist a lesson.
Potty and Weasel, you haven't seen the last of me.
We got the passwords!
Come on, let's give it a go.
They only work on the portraits with the floor numbers at the top, right?
I think so. This should get us back to the side chamber. Starsharp.
It's almost time for Care of Magical Creatures class.
And Hagrid's teaching this year.
Do either of you know where we're supposed to go?
I think the class is down at the paddock.
Off to Care of Magical Creatures, are you? So am I.
That's great, Neville. We'll go together.
Come on, follow me. The class is down at the paddock. This way. Care of Magical Creatures class is just through that gate.
Whoa! And that must be a pixie infestation.
When you three have finished dealing with the pixies, Care of Magical Creatures class is this way.
It's up to you, Harry. We can explore for a bit, or follow Neville to class.
Get away from me! We've got a pixie infestation on our hands. What can we do to help? Just cast at the well to stir up the swarm. You'll have to work together to get rid of them. If you don't get all of the pixies on the first try, you can try again as often as you want. You'll earn a collector's card each time you can beat the swarm. If you can drive off every last pixie in the well, you'll earn all 5 cards in the set. But that's no easy feat.
We did it!
That's right. Fly away and good riddance. That was fantastic.
What's that thing?
I hope Hagrid doesn't expect us to touch it. Disgusting creature.
Welcome to Care of Magical Creatures class. I'll be teaching you this term. I'd like to introduce you to Buckbeak. He's a hippogriff. Today, you'll be learning how to ride him. You first, Harry. Just walk up to Beaky and give him a bow.
You won't catch me bowing to that filthy beast.
Hello, Buckbeak. There's a good hippogriff.
Your goal is to fly through enough bats to beat the top number on the counter. As soon as you're ready, just click the right mouse button to make Beaky fly.
A collector's card.
That was really well done, Harry. Come back to the paddock any time you want another go. There's 5 courses to fly in all, and you can win a collector's card on each of them.
I bet you're not dangerous at all, are you, you great ugly brute? I'm dying! Look at me! It's killed me!
You're not dying.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Of course.
Madam Pomfrey can mend cuts in about a second.
You can bet Malfoy will make something out of this.
Harry was very concerned about Hagrid, and with Malfoy playing up his injury, he was worried about Buckbeak too.
Where'd Hermione go anyway? It's nearly time for Transfiguration class.
You two ready for class?
Are you alright? What's happened?
I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
We'd better get up to the first floor, or we'll be late for Transfiguration.
We could take the first floor portrait shortcut.
Or go round by the stairs. You lead the way, Harry. Right. First floor, Transfiguration.
Hello, Harry. Back for some more hippogriff riding, are you?
If it isn't too much trouble.
No trouble at all, Harry. You did it, Harry. You won all 5 cards in the set. Come back any time and see if you can top your best scores.
Ooh, looky, looky. It's Weasel, Grunge and Potty.
Peeves. I don't like the look of that armour.
He's locked us in.
I bet we could beat him if we all cast at once.
Ron, get ready to use your Carpe Retractum spell when we've worn him down.
Oh, goody. 3 ickle playmates. Not fair!
You were brilliant, Ron. It's easy to be brilliant when you're scared half to death.
We'd better get on to Transfiguration class. Peeves has probably made us late.
Hello, and welcome to Transfiguration class. One of the most advanced Transfiguration spells enables a wizard to become an Animagus. Animagi can transform themselves into animals and then back into people. For example... Are there any questions?
Professor McGonagall, are werewolves animagi?
No, they're not. Animagi turn into animals at will. A werewolf cannot control its transformation. Now for today's lesson, the Draconifers and Lepifors spells. Miss Granger, perhaps you'd grace the class by having a go at the exercise I've prepared.
Me? Oh, yes!
If you'll just step through this door, then... Let's begin with the Lepifors spell, Miss Granger.
Right. Lapifors, the transformation of a small object into a rabbit.
Correct, Miss Granger. 5 house points for Gryffindor. Cast Lapifors on the rabbit statue. You will then be able to control the transfigured rabbit. Nicely done, Miss Granger. You've completed the challenge. You've collected all 10 challenge shields, which means...
I get to go to the Bean bonus room. Fantastic! Wow! This is the Bean bonus room!
Correct, Hermione. Collect as many goodies as you can before the time runs out.
Hermione! There you are! How was it?
Excellent. I can turn things into dragons now.
Wicked! You mean the flying, roaring, burn down the village sort of dragon?
No. It's just a very small transfigured dragon.
Oh, shame. You can have another go at the challenge if you like, Hermione. Or we can come back and do it another time.
Even though the following morning was stormy and foul, Harry was excited to be playing in the first Quidditch match of the season. played brilliantly. Until suddenly...
Dementors!
Harry came away from the fall without injury, but he resolved to confront his fear of the Dementors. Professor Lupin offered to help him with anti-Dementor lessons. He asked Lupin about Sirius Black, the man who had been his father's best friend and had betrayed both James and Lily to Voldemort. The professor seemed reluctant to discuss the matter.
We'd better get on with your anti-Dementor lessons, Harry. Now, we obviously can't bring a real Dementor into the castle, so we'll make do with a boggart. The boggart will appear as the thing you fear the most, which in your case, Harry, is fear in the form of a Dementor. First, we'll practice on a target. Aim your wand at the target. Then, hold down the left mouse button to build the spell's power. You'll see a ring of light move up your arm. For a perfect cast, you must release the spell just as the ring passes over your wand. Give it a try. The incantation for the spell is Expecto Patronum.
Right. Oh, a Dementor!
No, Harry, concentrate. The boggart has taken the shape of a Dementor to play on your fears. When there is more than one Dementor, or in this case, boggart, the creature's presence will likely keep you from moving. Cast a perfect Patronus at a boggart to disable it, temporarily. Make perfect casts at each boggart in the area before the spell has time to wear off.
I did it!
Well done, Harry. It would seem you've mastered the spell.
Brilliant! Oh, and there's a collector's card too!
Well done, Harry. Very well done indeed. Please forgive the trapdoor and so forth. It was necessary to see how you do if the Dementors took you by surprise. You did brilliantly.
Thank you, Professor Lupin.
After the anti-Dementor lesson, Harry asked Professor Lupin if it was true that Sirius Black and Harry's father had been friends. Professor Lupin seemed disturbed by the question. He would only say that he had known Sirius once, or thought he did.
Ah! Scabbers is gone! And you know what I found on the floor? Cat's hair! Orange cat's hair!
You're not suggesting Crookshanks?
I just heard they're going to execute Buckbeak because he attacked Malfoy.
No! They can't!
This is all Malfoy's doing! He's the one who ought to be punished! There must be something we can do! An appeal!
An appeal, that's it. I'm sure I've read about a case of hippogriff baiting. We can look in the library.
I'll come along, but I've had it with that monstrous cat of yours, Hermione. I wonder where Madam Pince is. Maybe Crookshanks got her too.
I know she'd let us look at those books on hippogriff baiting. It's an emergency.
It kept in that legal section over there, but it's locked up. There must be some other way to get up there.
All right, but let's just try and do this without getting into trouble.
Trouble? Who says we'll get into trouble? See if you can find a way to get us up to that legal section, Ron. Right. Did you find anything that could help us with Buckbeak's defense?
Yes, and I've already dropped the book off at Hagrid's.
Hang on. How'd you do that? We only just left you.
Well, I took a shortcut. Come on, we don't want to be late for Charms class. It's right over there. Eek! Get these horrid things away from me!
Run! It's completely bad!
Oh no!
Maybe we better have a look. Don't we have Charms class now?
Yes, but I think we have time to teach that thing a lesson. Whatever it is. It's up to you, Harry.
of monstrous book on the loose in there. I hope you've come to help. You'll earn a collector's card each time you defeat all the pages. There are 5 cards in all.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
Good luck. I'd stay and help, but I'm late. Yes, very late indeed.
Hello, class. I'm Professor Flitwick. Welcome to Charms. Today, we will learn a very useful freezing charm called Glacius. Let's see, who would like to demonstrate? Harry Potter, just the fellow. If you'd like to step through this door, we can begin the Glacius Challenge. This is useful for freezing a number of things, Harry. Let's begin with an Amazonian salamander, shall we? Take care now, Harry. You'll need to eliminate both the creature and its fire. Give it a try. Now, Harry, see if you can use the Glacius spell to freeze this flowing water. And
Wow, it's solid ice.
here's the best bit, Harry. Time to go for a slide. Just use the left and right arrow keys to turn. Press the up arrow to go faster and the down arrow to slow down. Off you go. I'll see you at the end of the challenge. Excellent job, Harry. You've completed the Glacius challenge. Not only that, you managed to get all 10 challenge shields. You know what that means.
The Bean Bonus Room.
Have fun, Harry.
Wow, this is the Bean Bonus Room.
That's right, Harry. Collect as many goodies as you can before the time runs out.
Finally! We've been waiting for you!
Where to, Harry? You lead the way.
Despite the dangerous visitor lurking around Hogwarts, Harry insisted on going to visit Hagrid. He was anxious to hear the outcome of Buckbeak's trial.
Was that? I think it was.
Poor Buckbeak!
Poor Hagrid. They've carried out the execution. Look, it's Scabbers.
You see, Ron, Crookshanks was innocent.
I've got you, you naughty rats! Oh!
Run! Harry, look out! The Whopping Willow!
If that dog can get in, we can.
Where does this tunnel come out?
I don't know. But we've got to help Ron.
You're quite impressive with that Glacius charm, Harry.
Victor Stepra! Victor Stepra! We're not done yet.
Harry, are you all right?
Yeah, fine. But I don't see a way back up.
Keep looking. I'll see if I can find a way down to you. Oh no! Blocked! Harry! Harry!
Oh, great. I hope Ron's all right. So! Well, that was fun.
Come on! We've got to help Ron!
What do you suppose this is?
Let me think about this.
It's the dog. It's not a dog.
Expelliarmus!
There's no need to be afraid. Sirius Black is not what you think he is. And Scabbers, he's not a rat. He's a wizard by the name of Peter Pettigrew.
What?
Watch.
I can explain.
Pettigrew's an animagus. It wasn't Sirius Black who betrayed your parents, Harry. It was Pettigrew.
Peter Pettigrew had not only betrayed James and Lily Potter to Voldemort, he had also framed Sirius Black as Voldemort's spy. It was agreed that Pettigrew would be taken back to Hogwarts and turned over to Professor Dumbledore. But there was one more secret to be revealed that night.
Professor Lupin, what's wrong?
Leave it to me! Run!
Sirius! Pettigrew's gone! He transformed into a rat! Is he alright?
He's breathing at least.
Professor Lupin is a werewolf? That sounded like a dog. It must be him.
Go and help Sirius. I'll take care of Ron.
Leave him alone! He's innocent!
For a brief moment, Harry thought he saw someone trying to help him. Was it his father? But no, it couldn't be.
Harry, are you all right?
What's happened? Is Sirius okay? Where's Ron?
Madam Pomfrey says Ron will be all right. He just needs some rest.
Unfortunately, Sirius Black is not faring so well. He's locked in a high tower. He'll be handed over to the Dementors soon. There's nothing I can do to stop it.
But he's innocent!
I believe that's true. What we need is more time.
But... oh! The Time Turner!
Time Turner?
More than one innocent life could be saved tonight.
I meant to tell you. Eventually, Professor McGonagall let me borrow this Time Turner. I've been using it all year to go back in time so I could attend extra lessons.
That explains a lot.
We could use it to go and save Buckbeak.
And then fly him up to the tower to rescue Sirius. But we must take care not to be seen by our earlier selves.
They've got Buckbeak in there somewhere.
It's awfully quiet. You're sure you set the Time Turner back the right amount?
Look! There's Buckbeak!
Brilliant! Let's find a way to get to him.
There must be a way to make this platform go up.
Wait here, Hermione. I'll go and see if it's time to rescue Sirius.
Be careful, Harry!
Still using the power of the Time Turner, Harry hurried towards the lake. He had to learn who had cast the Patronus spell that had saved him from the Dementors. Had his father come to help him? Had James Potter cast the spell that saved Harry's life? And then Harry understood. He hadn't seen his father. He had seen himself.
Expecto Patronum!
I can't believe it! You conjured up a Patronus that drove away all those Dementors! That's very, very advanced magic!
I knew I could do it this time because I'd already done it. Does that make sense?
Harry, we've got to rescue Sirius from the tower and get back to the hospital wing before anybody realizes we're missing.
Right. Let's go! Sirius, you'd better go. They'll be here any moment.
Quick, go!
How can I ever thank...
Go!
We'll see each other again. You are truly your father's son, Harry.
News of Sirius Black's escape spread throughout the school like wildfire. No one seemed to know how he had managed it. Harry, Ron and Hermione kept what they knew to themselves. Besides, it was the day of their final exams, and not all of the friends were well prepared.
I don't know how you're possibly going to pass your exams, Ron. You've hardly studied a thing.
Me? What about you? You spent all that time researching Buckbeak's defense.
Please, Ron, give me some credit. I used the time turner to study, of course. I'm aiming for perfect marks.
She's always got an answer, doesn't she?
Bad news, Ron. Your Carpe Retractum exam is first. We'd better head up to Professor Lupin's classroom.
Shall we take the portrait shortcut to the 3rd floor? Or the stairway?
Well, here we are. Ready to take that final exam, Ron?
Do I look a bit feverish to you?
Good try, Ron. Harry and I will meet up with you outside in the courtyard after our exams.
Bye. Nice knowing you.
Ah, there you are, Ron. Ready to start your final exam?
Well, actually...
Right then, here we go. I must warn you, Ron. This exam is fairly difficult. And also a bit dangerous.
Dangerous?
To earn a perfect score, you must collect all 5 challenge shields. Go to it, Ron. Good luck. Fantastic work, Ron. A perfect score. You have clearly mastered the Carpe Retractum spell.
Thanks, Professor Lupin.
I hope you've prepared for your final exam, Miss Granger.
Absolutely, Professor McGonagall. Thanks to the time turner you lent me.
You may find this a bit more challenging than our previous exercises. Collect all 5 challenge shields to earn a perfect score on your exam. You may begin. You scored 100%, Miss Granger. Exactly what I expected of you.
Thank you, Professor McGonagall. I do wish the term wasn't over so soon. There's so much more I'd like to learn.
Pace yourself, Miss Granger. If not for yourself, for the rest of us.
Are you ready for the Glacius final exam, Harry?
Ready, Professor Flitwick.
Splendid! You know the rules then. Pick up all 5 challenge shields to earn a perfect score.
Got it! 5 challenge shields!
Oh, and Harry, this exam's a bit more difficult than our usual Glacius exercises. Good luck to you. Well done, Harry! A perfect score!
Wow! I can hardly believe it myself!
It was a pleasure having you in Charms class this term, Harry. You have a great deal of natural ability, my boy, a great deal indeed.
Ah, glad to see you 3 survived your final exams.
Oh, they were great fun.
Speak for yourself. I'll be having nightmares for months.
Well then, let's see whether you've completed all of your 3rd year requirements. Looks like you've got a few things to finish up yet. Off you go.
I thought we had seen the last of you, Peeves. That armor looks red hot.
Ooh, ickle kiddies. Want to play? Nasty ickle furdies.
So much for him. Brilliant work, Harry.
Thanks. I quite enjoyed it.
You don't think we overdid it? Making him cry like that?
Don't worry. He'll be back to annoy us again in no time.
Well then, need another look at that achievements list? Here you go. Well done, all of you. You've completed your 3rd year requirements.
Splendid work. Absolutely splendid.
You should all be very proud of yourselves. What you did for Sirius Black and Buckbeak was truly courageous.
Now, do try and behave yourselves during the summer holidays.
As the Hogwarts Express carried him and his friends back to King's Cross Station, Harry recalled something Professor Dumbledore.
You think the dead we loved ever truly leave us? You think that we don't recall them more clearly than ever in times of great trouble? Your father is alive in you, Harry, and shows himself most plainly when you have need of him.